Now, you would imagine if you ran a news network and one of your hires, one of your employees, turned out to be criminally liable for lying, you might be embarrassed. But they're not embarrassed over at CNN. Just today, Jeff Toobin, who works over there, scrambled to Andy McCabe's defense. Watch this.
Andy McCabe is a CNN contributor. He is a colleague and a friend to many of us who work here. This is an extremely unusual prosecution. Andy McCabe had the right to speak to reporters. He also has an impeccable record as one of the most honored and successful FBI agents of his generation. I mean, it is really difficult to understand even what the lie is here, the alleged lie.
The alleged lie. The alleged propaganda you're getting from CNN. Imagine if that channel, and MSNBC too, frankly, applied the same level of skepticism to the news. How about to the Russia hoax? We might not have wasted 2 full years on what turned out to be a completely fraudulent story. Jeanine Pirro hosts Justice with Judge Jeanine. She's also the author of the new book, Radicals, Resistance, and Revenge, which, thanks to her many loyal viewers, is right up there at the top of the New York Times list. We're really honored to have you tonight, as we always are. So, Judge, give us the state of play for Andy McCabe. You're Andrew McCabe. You wake up this morning. What are you facing?
Well, what you realize is that the grand jury that was investigating him has been called back. It's been called back because the upper echelon of the FBI, the Deputy Attorney General, has made a decision that he will be accountable for the charges that the Inspector General has recommended. What we don't know, Tucker, is whether or not there will be additional charges. But at the very least, what we know is lying to the Inspector General, lying to the FBI at least 3 times under oath and 4 times. And you know what people are not mentioning is he was given the opportunity to take it back because they knew what the truth was. He was so arrogant he didn't want to take it back. But this is the first of many to fall, and I talk about this in my book when I talk about rats deserting the ship. Now, as Catherine just said, and I heard it for the first time, they are waiting to see what's going to happen. Who is going to point the finger at whom now? Now there's a lot at stake. The gig is up. They know that the Attorney General now, Bill Barr, is serious. He's serious. He's going to make sure that people are accountable. And the amazing part of this, when I listen to Jeff Toobin over there at CNN trying to spin this thing, I wonder how many people Andrew McCabe has recommended prosecution of for the very same thing that he himself will probably be indicted for, as well he should be if indeed that is true. And let me just say he is presumed innocent. That cloak of innocence surrounds him. But this will be the first of many. Because what they did at the FBI in an attempt to overthrow a sitting president and in an attempt to begin a counterintelligence investigation at that level, I mean, even Bill Barr, the Attorney General, says it just doesn't hang together. So I think this is going to be one of many.
What's so striking about this story, it is the first time in memory, in recent memory anyway, that I can recall someone from permanent Washington, from the permanent bureaucracy / political class, being at least potentially held to the same standards that class holds everyone else. So there are lots of people who've been caught up recently in criminal investigations because they lied, but nobody from the FBI has been since I can remember. Can you?
No, I can't. But you see, the drumbeat has been so consistent out there. The American people want justice. They're not looking for anyone in particular. They need to know that Lady Justice is blindfolded, that whether you're above the law or below the law, it doesn't matter. You're entitled to the same level of justice. And that could mean punishment as well as exoneration. And in this case, it has gone on for far too long. We know that the Russia collusion delusion was just that, delusional. And as the mainstream media and, the leaks from the FBI continued to spin that, we realized that this country was fractured because people like Andrew McCabe wanted to spin information, start investigations, start the claim with a special counsel that Donald Trump was colluding. They used their positions of power that we entrusted to them, and they broke the law that we gave them the authority to recommend prosecution for. This is the ultimate test of the American justice system. And God, I'm hoping that it works.
Yes. He's a dirty cop. Liberals used to despise dirty cops.
Oh, yeah.
Not anymore, apparently. Thanks, Judge. Great to see you. We're going to see you later tonight on Final Exam.
Yeah.
Where you're the returning champion.